How's it going, everybody? How we all doing? I am so freaking excited right now. Like, first of two things, I didn't get a stream last Sunday because we were in Dallas. So we're getting to do a catch-up stream on YouTube, and I'm really freaking stoked. And also, it's 1 year, man. I've been in BTS now for 1 year, and we're going to look back, man. We're looking back. We're going to see where we started. We're going to talk about it. I'd love to know where you guys started at, how long y'all have been Army. We're going to talk a lot together on this one. And then also, we're going to watch my... and I cringe at even the thought of this. This is like the worst idea I think ever. I think this is the worst idea we've ever had on this channel. But I'm going to be watching my own reaction. So we're going to watch our very first reaction to BTS. Oh God, I'm terrified. But let's say what's up to everybody first. Ginger, how are you? Purple Butterfly, how are you doing? Favorite things? Your president is here. Freaking Nolo, Sue, Leah, freaking yes. Darkfell, how you doing? Katie, first live stream. I'm so excited. I live in the UK, so I set an alarm for 2:30. You are freaking amazing. Thank you for hanging with us. Oh my gosh. Sue, you woke up at 5:45, went back to sleep, asked Nolo to message me when he's starting. Aw, y'all are freaking amazing. I love y'all to death. Oh my God. Freaking Katie in the house. Shelly, how are you? Jordan, yes. Freaking Koopa Walk, how are you tonight? Happy Armyversary. Thank you. Freaking Flowers, how you doing, Flowers? Ba-da-da. Daniel, how are you? Sherry Berry, yes. I love seeing people that I've known for a while on here as well too. Clueless Panda, how you freaking doing? Camilla, how are you? Freaking Vero, how are you tonight? Hello, welcome in. Freaking, let's see here. Leonish. All right, hold on. Ilinimish. I cannot read names, and I do apologize, but you said help, and then smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. How are you doing? Mia, freaking, yes. Vanessa, how is everybody? I freaking love y'all to death. And we are pretty much down here. Lori also, how are you? I see you in here. Congrats on your 1 year. It has been a year, guys. It has definitely been a year. Danielle Rose, thank y'all so much for real. And freaking Roman Lizzie. And also, congrats on 60,000 subscribers. Guys, it has been a freaking week, if anything. It's been crazy. Miso, how are you? And Moses, how are you doing? For real, thank y'all. Freaking Meg! Everybody. So, Dunk, how are you doing, my dude? All right, let's talk about this really quick. So... about a little over a year ago now. A little over a year ago. What the heck, Kevin's? Meg! So a little bit over a year ago, me and Jody were supposed to go on a cruise with Meg in here, or Megan, Boss Meg. We were supposed to go on a cruise with her. And Gigi in the house as well too. How you doing? Soji, how you doing? But yeah, so we were supposed to go on a cruise. Things ended up happening. We were not able to go on the cruise, but we had already got a VRBO with them the day before. And we were like, I love New Orleans. So we still drove out to New Orleans because we didn't want to screw over any arrangements. Also, man, I am so sorry. I just realized I'm probably screaming y'all's ears off. Let me fix this really quick. So he bailed on me like usual. Son of a Meg lies. Okay, is that a little bit better? That should be a little bit better. I'm so sorry it was so loud. Being called out. Roman Lizzie. So, we were like, we're still going to go down. We're going to go meet up at this VRBO because, like, I don't want, to not at least come see them and stuff. So, we head down to this VRBO. We spend the freaking night there. We eat out at New Orleans. We eat all the cool places. Go around the French Quarter. And I'm drinking the whole time. And because you can walk around the streets and have little slushies and stuff. So I'm drinking with slushies. I'm having fun. Well, we get back and Meg's like, you have to check out BTS. She's been trying to get me to check out BTS for a long time. It's too low now? Oh, no. Is it far too low or far too not low? Jamie, how you freaking doing? It's so good to see you. So, he has like one drink, guys. One drink. Given it was like huge. Either way, I'm a lightweight. So, all right, we get back. Meg's like, you have got to check out BTS. You have to look them up. All right, you have to watch this video. So she's got me cornered. I'm slightly intoxicated. I'm really hungry and I wanted some hot wings. So we DoorDashed hot wings. And while we're waiting for DoorDash, Meg pulls up. I'm pretty sure it was Dechita. I believe that was it. And the rest is history. Whenever I heard Date I was like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, I was full on expecting, I don't know, just way poppier and just all these things that I wasn't really like keen on at the time. So I was expecting a lot different. And whenever I got Date I was like, wait, what? It blew me away. Let me go back here. We'll go back. All right. Audio. I think so too. All right. I'm going to go back and I'll put these back on there really quick. Y'all tell me what you think. I'm going to add this and I'm going to add that, and I'll turn it down just a little bit. Check, check, check. Is that better? So we checked out Digital, and then the rest is history. I'm freaking like, I'm in it at this point. Freaking Anthony! How y'all doing, dude? I mean, daddy. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, Ray, how are you tonight? Deanna, how are you? Freaking Megan, Cash, how are you? But, sounds good, John. Yes. Checking on the delivery. Did you get it? I hope so. So I have not gotten anything yet, but they were closed over the weekend, and I'll probably have to get it from the counter. I wish I had it to open it right now. I do an unboxing stream. Happy birthday, bro. Dude, thank you. So we did, and then this is the first reaction. So Meg, after that, two Meg's credit as well too. She was like, you've got to, I'm going to send you over this link. So she sends me over what we're about to watch, my reaction to. This is like the first reaction to BTS. And, God, I'm nervous. I'm like cringing at this. Listen, Amp Theory, when it's you guys' turn, y'all are freaking... Have y'all rewatched any of your reactions? I literally never watch my own reactions because I feel like I don't know if y'all are like this, but like my own voice, I'm like, I feel like I've got the weirdest voice. So... Are y'all ready? We're diving in together, guys. We're going to watch my first ever reaction to a BTS song. This was Outro Tier, and I think this was just the lyrics. I think it's just the lyrics. Am Theory, yeah, greetings. How you doing, Kamika? Or Kamiki? Earth Mother, how are you? And Roman Lizzie. Okay, here we go. And also, while we are going for this, please y'all let me know who watched my first BTS reaction. Who's been here since day one a year ago today? Meg out here doing, yeah. All right, here we go. We're going for it. Outro Tier. This is my reaction to Outro Tier. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 1 year that I've been with y'all and that y'all have been with me, and I freaking love y'all to death. So, for real, cheers. Cheers of the first. All right, here we go. Oh, God. Whoa. Hopefully we don't get kicked off of YouTube for this. Like, kicked off of YouTube for watching our own reaction. You love my voice? Aw. For real, thank y'all. What is up, guys? It's John Reeves Live. Today we're going to be changing it up a little bit. I am a huge metal fan, and my friend, That Girl Meg, has gotten me into BTS recently. I mean, like, full-fledged, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, guys. I was very... This is going to be me cringing the entire time. I'm just like, what did I pick up on? I don't even know what I would have picked up on here. Oh, God. I think I found you a bit after, but went back and started watching from the beginning. Subscribe to the first video, Outro Tier. My favorite rap line song. Yes. Heck yeah. Oh, God. I'm cringing already. I'm like inside dying. Very skeptic. And then I heard some of their songs, and now I can't freaking help myself. I'm like singing some of their songs in the car. Man, what have you done? But she sent me over a new song, so she'll kind of like slowly dip
Is this any better?
the water of BTS songs. And for this one in particular, it is called Outro Tier. It's Sugar, J-Hope, and RM. So I don't know.
Probably
I'm
turn
excited
up a
to
little
hear
bit
this
more
song.
too.
I haven't heard it before. I'm a huge fan of Sugar and J-Hope. So let's check them out. 1, 2, 3. Dude, the freaking boom has completely changed. I didn't even used to say boom, apparently. Like, dude, it's totally changed. Hold on. Jody is like, what's different? This is different. So, I don't know. I'm excited to hear this song. I haven't heard it before. I'm a huge fan of Suga and J-Hope. So, let's check them out. 1, 2, 3. So dumb. So dumb. Oh, God. And then, too, like, look, the reactions were so different. Who's y'all's favorite? Tell me in the chat. Comment it up. Suga, J-Hope, RM, or somebody that's not even in this song. This song sounds like movie music, and I already freaking dig it. It sounds like movie music and a little bit of like NF almost in a way. Daniel, heck yeah. And I really haven't heard much of RM's solo stuff, so I'm stoked to hear how this sounds. Okay, really quick, can I give you guys, that was the comments, it really was. The reason that I used to have the screen solo is because, to be honest, I still, even to this day, I am really weird about the way I look. I feel like I look weird. Yeah, the green screen bomb is your favorite back then. Dude, it still is. I love it. And I think Tommy in chat right there, which, by the way, hello, dude, I freaking love you. But Tommy actually helped me figure that stuff out early years of me YouTubing. Last year, early years. But the reason that I was so small in these back then is because I used to, like, I still stream on Twitch. And if y'all go over and watch me stream on Twitch, this is the way my Twitch setup is. But also, I'm like really self-conscious about the way that I look. So I felt like the smaller I am in the screen, the less you guys would notice flaws of my own, which I think I've got random weird flaws. And so that's the reason that like my screen was always smaller. And then eventually you guys were like, make your screen a little bit bigger. Make your screen a little bit bigger. And this is where we're at now. Thanks to you guys. Aw, thank you so much, Jay. Oh, it's like solo. I'm so sorry. Dang! I'm sorry the volume here is so good. Aw, Paulo, thank you. I got a quick question. Did RM write these lyrics? Because this sounds a lot like something that like Suga would sing, and I freaking love it, dude. God, for a K-pop band, their lyrics are freaking deep, and like especially in songs like this, "The ugly, shabby old friends inside me. Could you love me again?" Aw, thank you guys. Well, I will say this, credit to my old self here. The fact that I'm picking up that their lyrics were a lot different from what I had heard in the industry even back then. I think that's like one thing that really got me into them really early on was just their lyrics, like how in depth they were. And of course, like looking at it now, I'm like, yeah, obviously RM wrote it. Obviously Suga wrote it. Or is my voice a little bit higher? Yes, I think it probably is. Like, I probably need to back away a little bit, but yeah, I'm sorry. We want to see you. We've seen the videos. Very true. It's so quiet. I do apologize. My brain is melting. I heard him talk. He's so fast too. Damn. I know, right, Tommy? It's like Inception. So, like, pausing it really quick. He is so much faster than I would have given him credit for. I had no idea that he was capable of this. Like I said, it's the first time I've heard him do any rap or like him do any solo stuff. Freaking great. Jeez. If only little old Reevesy would have known all the things, dude. Oh my God. Oh, it's higher in pitch. Oh, maybe. Yeah. I like J-Hope's voice, man. He's just got a cool, unique voice. Damn, those lyrics are good. This is a freaking reaction inception. Like, Suga's got a really cool flow to him. Like, all of his songs, he's got a really good flow, like a unique style. He's pretty fast, but he also has just a really cool melody to his vocals. Also, so yes, we got a question in chat. It said, serious question, is that why you changed the cartoon guy on your thumbnails? Yeah, like a lot of people were saying that I should change it from that. I just got that thumbnail made. It was actually from a friend of mine. And so I used it a lot for streaming and stuff and for emotes on streaming. And then everybody was like, dude, you should not do that for your thumbnails. You should do a picture of you. And I was like, so finally we did one. I remember the day I decided to do that. I was like, oh God, I was so nervous. I cannot wait to re-listen to this song. Dude, it's so cool. I'm sorry this is so quiet too, by the way. Old me didn't know how to turn volumes up. Not gonna lie, I really like freaking RM's voice a lot. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much. I went into this being like, Sugar and J-Hope, they my dudes, let's get this. Freaking what? RM's voice is like, I don't know, man. He's just got that grit to it. I like it. It's relatable and it's freaking, dang it. He definitely has a great voice. Oh, it's me like, what? A year. I still have the same mannerisms. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Yeah. Damn, Sugar. Damn, the lyrics. Can I just say, like, I'm now picking this up, but that song Burn It that Suga has with, what's his name, Max? Where he says, yeah, 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 burn it. That's been stuck in my head today, and then it's crazy that it's in Tier. We're actually going to be watching, like, a live performance of Tier as well, too. So there's going to be, like, this whole live stream tonight is going to be based around, like, this was my first lyric video, then we're watching a live video reaction of the live video. And then we're actually going to be watching a different live performance. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing here tonight. The in and out of sugar. I know. I just didn't know. I'm proud of you, John. Thank you. Thank you very much. Trick, how you doing? But yeah, I don't know. We've grown. We've grown a lot. I'm sorry it's so low again. I got to say this. Like, I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone out there, but like lyrically, I don't feel like we're getting the same quality in America as we're getting from K-pop. Freaking what? These lyrics are so good. Damn. I did little edits. I freaking love edits. Why didn't I do that anymore? Finally made it to live. LA! Heck yeah, Jim, how are you doing, dude? I love that line. We talked about forever, but destroyed each other mercilessly. Damn! Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, really quick, if you guys are not yet, please go check out Jim Games. He is a freaking amazing human being. Freaking love him to death. And I hope that you're like channel. I know that you've got a Jim Games too. Which one are you primarily posting on right now? And also Twin Blades in the house. How you doing? Good night, Lori. Have a blessed night. Dude, these guys together, this freaking is insane. Yes, Twin Blade. I love that. Yes, I will. Oh, heck yeah, guys. Dude, that's actually a really cool flow, too. Gee. Jim, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I'm reacting to my first ever reaction. This was a year ago, so this is the first ever reaction to BTS, and dude, I'm like cringing myself to death right now. Yes. All right, freaking talk about it. What? I had no idea that was going to be the case. I really honestly did not come into that song thinking that that is what I was going to end up getting. I had no clue. And whenever Meg sent it over to me, I was like, all right, it's probably going to be like some kind of like sweet poetic thing. Not at all the case. Damn. I really like it. Also, we've got jazz playing in the background. I'm going to have to figure out like what jazz music we had going on back there, because that is not what we've got these days. Jazz music. What happened? Why did we change? Those three together, that was like the perfect freaking combo. I don't know that there's any other members in BTS that would have pulled that off as clean as freaking Suga, J-Hope, and freaking RM. That was really good. And actually now I'm a huge RM fan. That was freaking awesome. Oh, let me know something else y'all would like me to listen to in the freaking comments below. I'll listen to it. If you guys suggest it, we'll go for it. Tell me what you thought about this reaction. I don't freaking know, guys. First BTS reaction I've ever done. We'll see. we'll see how it goes. If you guys like it, let me know. We'll do another one if you guys want me to. Either way, check me out. John Reeves Live on all the socials. Love you guys to death. Thank you guys for the subs. Thank you for the likes, the comments, all that stuff. We're growing this channel, and I want to make this a full-time thing. So if you guys want to help me out, any of those would be very appreciated. I will talk to y'all next time. Toodles. Yes. Listen, we might not have exploded on the Toodles. But we still hit it. We still hit you with the Toodles. The first freaking reaction ever. Toodles it up. I'm excited about that. Don't tell me what to do, Meg. Trick again. Thank you so freaking much for the anniversary. Super thanks. Thank you so freaking much. We'll see how it goes. And here we are a year later. For real though, like, look, if you would have told me, if I would go back in time and tell my old self, John, just you wait and see where you're at in a year, dude. You really had a talent for this right from the start. Oh, Jamie, thank you. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, do you ever feel like you're just you and you just don't know what you're doing? You're just doing your thing. And, you like, people are like, oh, do you do this? Do you do that? Like, no, not really. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being me, man. And I absolutely love that. Like, I have found a group of people that are like, even the Dallas meetup, I will say this, like that was a huge eye opener for me. The Dallas meetup that we just recently had, realizing that we're all very similar, like everybody in chat, like nobody here was like anybody that we met in Dallas. I just felt like it was like this, like right now. So it's so cool that like, I don't know how many people we've got in chat right now, like 100 people. And every single one of y'all, I was like, if we all were in the same room together, we'd all be nerding out right now over the same things. And I freaking love that so much. Draws with a freaking super thanks for real. Thank you so much. That was your biggest aha moment when you learned something about the meaning of the song after you did a reaction. Oh, dang. That's a good question too. And freaking Mag, 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. All it took was an hour and a half of waiting on wings in an Airbnb. For real though. Oh my God. So to answer your question, Draws, you said, what was the biggest aha moment when you learned something about the meaning of a song after you did a reaction? So actually, well, I don't know about like after a reaction, but the biggest one that I was like, oh my God, that's what this is about. Best Bay or Silver Spoon. That one's probably the one that I was like, I didn't know, like the depth of the meaning of the song, but then we watched that reaction, or we watched the meaning of video. That was so freaking awesome. I love that one to death. It was so cool to watch you guys last weekend in Dallas. It was so freaking fun. And like, we're going to do more. We're definitely doing more. And I want to do one in Nashville at some point because I know that there's a lot of like East Coast and also kind of like these area people. Freaking Meg again, 5 gifted. Thank you so freaking much. Oh my God. Meg, you're crushing it. I met a fellow K-pop enthusiast randomly who lives in Michigan too. It was awesome. And it's one of those things that like Spinebreaker too. I freaking love Spinebreaker. Oh my God. But it's so cool because like whenever you meet each other, you might think that like this screen separates us. You know what I mean? And so because of that, like some people might go into it and being like, oh, is it going to be weird to meet them the first time? But it's really not. Like everybody that I met during that meetup and everybody that I've met from doing reactions, it's been something that like we share a common bond. So it's not something that like, I'm sure people are nervous. Like I get nervous too. I have horrible social anxiety, like really bad social anxiety. So I'm sure people are nervous. And of course I get nervous, but it's like once you just meet and once you just talk to each other, you're like, oh, this is like, okay, this is what it is. So like, that's been my favorite part about it for sure. Although I don't speak English, I love your videos. And that's how I learn your language. I speak Spanish. Oh, that is so cool. For real. Thank you. And the fact that you would learn English from my videos as well means a lot because I feel like I speak horrible English. And I do thank you for being here. Ellie, how are you? I even got an August D ticket and new Pacific NW Army friend out of it. I was nervous before, but happy after. Yeah, see, that's freaking awesome. That's what it's all about. I love that. The meetup was amazing. I loved it. Yeah. So which one are you going to? And for real, thank y'all. Jeter, how are you tonight? Dottie, how are you doing? All right. So that was our first lyric video to react to. And this is our first time seeing them live. Like I had never seen them live and I had no idea what I was in for. Oh God. Had no clue what we were in for in this. Do you ever notice that armies are so happy when talking about BTS? BTS has helped a lot of those. Yeah, and honestly, I love your channel. Happy I can watch a live today. I'm here in the UK, different time. Thank you so much for being here, though. For real, how are you tonight? How soon do you get into the vocal line? Vocal line for me was like, I don't know, Meg, do you remember about how long it was before you introduced me to vocal line? But it was a little while into it, but I was really nervous, and I think we ended up listening to maybe Magic Shop. Oh, no, it was Magic Shop. Maybe House of Cards. I think it might have been House of Cards. I can't remember what the first one was, but I remember being like, wow, that was so much different than I thought it was going to be. I think it might have been House of Cards. Hope to meet John, Meg, and the others in Chicago. Yes. Listen, you let me know, and I'm down with meeting anybody that wants to meet in Chicago, for real. And Roman Lizzie, for real, you said you were nervous. You're one of the coolest freaking people alive. I swear, everyone I met in Dallas, I'm like, I freaking walked away from that being like, I wish we lived closer. Every single person that I met, I was like, I wish I lived closer. But all right, here we go. This is going to be our first time watching it live, and actually there was a question as well too. I think there's another question in here, but I don't want to miss it. Which song do you wish you could listen to for the first time again? Honestly, so it's this song. It's Outro Tier. I feel like whenever I first did a reaction to it, it was a great one for me to first react to because it's a song that's got a lot of depth. It had a lot of like rap line. I freaking love rap line, and I think it was a good thing for me to get into, bridge from like being straight metal fan into this. It wasn't too foreign for me. The lyrics were amazing. The reason I wish I could react to it now is because now I know all these things. Now I know like the pain that's actually behind that song, and it's gonna pain me to watch this video and know that they have so much going on behind the scenes with this song and what the meaning is and stuff. It's going to suck for me to rewatch this. Like, this is the one I've been cringing about the most because I feel like it just fell on deaf ears kind of. Like, it was an amazing performance. I could see that there was a lot of emotion and stuff in it, but I don't remember exactly what I said, and I know that there's a lot deeper meaning, you know? So for me, that's it. Y'all are very cool people here. Stop doubting yourselves. Tommy, I'm doubting myself because you won't ever come to a meetup, and I freaking miss you. And I've got to meet you. Me and you got to sit down and eat ramen and drink sake and just talk life. That's the game plan here. All right, here we go. Going for Outro Tier Live. This is my second ever BTS one. Please do a meetup in the future in London. If we do one in London, there's a BTS nightclub thing that happens every once in a while, and I really love to schedule it around then. And I am 1000% down for doing that. If you could help me spread the word, that would be freaking awesome. But we'll try to schedule it on a BTS nightclub day that they do it, and we'll meet up with My Cup of TV. We'll meet up with them as well too. So we'll meet up with My Cup of TV. We'll do a huge reaction meetup in the UK. I would freaking love that. But question for y'all, though, as well. Anybody watching this live, anybody watching this in the replay, if you guys could go back and listen to one BTS song for the first time, which one would it be for you? And hit me with a why as well, too. But all right, here we go. Reaction. Boom. Also, Megan can draw like a freaking madman. I love it. What's up, guys? It's John Reeves Live, and today we're going to be doing a reaction video for BTS Outro Tier. I did this, was actually one of my first songs to do a reaction to, and a lot of people have been telling me that I have to check out the live videos, so we're going to do it right now. I'm freaking stoked to watch this and see exactly, I don't know, like, see what they do live, because the song itself is pretty awesome before, actually, and I'm a really big fan of what am I looking at? Performances. If I find a song that I really like, I like to see if the vocalist can actually do it live just as good as they can on recording. And it's a big deal to me if they don't sound good in a live show. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Whenever I say it's a big deal to me if they can't do it live, like if I watch this video, like this one right here was a make or break for me. It wouldn't matter to me if it got like 1 million views on this reaction video. If I watched it and like they completely couldn't pull it off live, I probably never would have watched another video of theirs. But it's BTS, and clearly they are god tier live performers. So like, But I'm just saying, if this was another band and they couldn't pull it off live, I just would have been like, nah, I'm done. That's how big live performances are to me. I feel like you should be able to nail it live, and they absolutely freaking blew my mind. BTS is a performing band. They perform, they dance, they sing.
Thank you very
they do all
much,
that
Meg.
Stuff. But can they hit the same notes? Are they singing? Are they sounding the same? That's a really big thing for me. And anytime that I see a band or a song that I really like on a recording, and then I hear them live and they don't nail it, it's just not the same for me anymore. So let's get into this performance, see what our thoughts are. If they nail it live, I'm rooting for you guys. BTS Army, I'm rooting for it. Let's do this. Here we go. We're going for it.
Little did I know.
I've wanted to
First
rewatch
of
this
all,
performance.
that
Would be an awesome show to go to. A lot of people there, some cool lighting. And
I like the
love-
0 o'clock.
It sounds like a movie. Like the music sounds like a movie.
Okay.
Where are they? There's so much stage.
I don't know if y'all are picking up on this, but like I still nerd out hard over like the stage, the crowd, the freaking all that stuff. I love it, man. That's so funny. Lady Erin, thank you so much for the membership. Thank you.
Oh, dang. They came out of nowhere.
I am a huge fan of live production.
Oh, my God. Look at all the people there. There's a freaking ton of people there. Oh, I like that. It's got the lyrics on there, too. Okay, hold on. We got to talk. Obviously, they're already, like, that is them singing live. They have a backing track, it sounds like, but that is definitely dude's voice live. He's not lip syncing. That's freaking a huge plus already.
I think I bothered a lot of people whenever I said that because I said it so many times, but like it blew my mind how much they actually sing live and they don't like fall back, I guess, on just freaking backing tracks. It blew me away because like in metal, especially in pop, anything Western pop, 90% of it is, if not lip syncing, it's very heavily used with like, they've got the backing track. So I don't know. That's one thing that really stood out to me as well too. Earth Mother, first time member. Thank you so much for being a member here. Draws. That's a very good question too.
Oh, dang. Dude, I love what they're wearing. That's pretty awesome.
Guys, so
it's
cool.
like a huge outdoor stadium. Yeah, that's definitely them singing live. So freaking already, kudos, huge points. Like that part right there, you can obviously hear him singing over it. Very cool.
And just to like even back up what Megan just said, nothing wrong with a slight backing track. There's nothing wrong with a backing track at all, to be honest. Like any kind of backing track, I don't have a problem with that at all. I just want to be able to hear your voice whenever I go to a live show or whenever I watch a live performance. I want to be able to hear you. And if you're like a guitarist and singer, I want to hear you playing guitar. If you're a piano and singing, like I want to hear these things, you know what I mean? And that's what I go to a concert for, is to like see those things. If there are mess ups, I love that stuff. And like recently, August D concert, he broke a string on an acoustic guitar, and I got to watch a video of like how he reacted to that. And dude, I will tell you, he reacted to it like a freaking pro. I absolutely loved the way that he reacted to breaking an acoustic guitar string. First, it showed that it was like a live thing, and then second, the way that he handled it, he just kind of looked over, his guitar tech came out, and he was just kind of making silly faces, and the crowd loved it, man. He absolutely crushed that, and then he got another guitar and just went on with it. So like that stuff is what I love about live concerts. Like that's what makes it for me. Same here, Katie, for real.
So glad they did lyrics on this too.
That'd be so freaking cool to be there live. That sounds so good. So also, can I say this? I don't know. I hope this doesn't bother anybody about me saying this right now, but this is just kind of like something that just popped in my head. But like this song tier being about what it's about, like them possibly being on the verge of breaking up as a band and stuff and all the things that are going on emotionally behind it. Like it's even more powerful that it's the three kind of like the major songwriters in the band at this time, especially. Like I know that RM and Suga were mainly they wrote a lot of the songs, like from the beat to the lyrics and stuff like that. And I know Vocal Line does a lot as well too. But I think it's really important that it's like RM, Suga, and J-Hope. I believe that they were the first three in the band first, and then also I just like they're main songwriters as well too. So like I feel like it's really important that that's the case as well. Yeah, like they're definitely performers. I feel like they're like I would get winded if I was the one singing this song. And then on top of that, they're like rapping, which takes a lot of breath. GG! Thank you so much for the membership. Jeez. God, I cannot wait to rewatch this. God, yeah, you can definitely tell that's them singing over it. That's freaking awesome. Legit. God. Good amount of credit. I like their voices live, I think, better than I even do in recording. Okay, so what I just said there, I think I like their voices more live than in recording. That was the sealing the deal right there. Whenever I think that one thing, like if I'm ever like, I don't like their voices live at all, then I like stop listening to the band. I don't know why. It's like a weird quirk that I have. But whenever I said I like their vocals live better even than recording, that's whenever I was like, okay, I'm in. I'm 100% in. Tina, thank you so much for the membership. God. Dude, people there are going freaking nuts. Back later. Have a good stream. Dana, thank you so much for the membership, and I'll see you soon. Dude, I would be sweating my freaking butt off if I was there. Yeah. It's my favorite part of this song. J-Hope blowing it up, dude. I have freaking chill bumps. That's freaking awesome. Have fun. Flowers. Send me pictures. All the pictures, flowers. Dang! Oh my god. Dude. They crushed that live.
Again with some music.
Freaking amazing. Literally, I honestly, I didn't know what to think. I was like, man, I'm not sure if they're going to actually be doing like real vocals or if they're going to be doing like lip singing. They're just dancing a lot or performing. But dude, no, they definitely were singing. That was definitely all their voices. And they crushed it. I think I like it even better live. Like, thank you. Thank you all very much for the suggestion. Yeah, we're going to be doing more live reactions as well, too. And then also, I should be doing the Cyphers 1 and 2. And then Cypher 3 and 4. I should have those reactions up as well, too, soon. But, man, guys, if y'all have any suggestions, please put them down here in the comments. Let's talk about it. What's your favorite song of theirs? And who do you feel like did a better job in that performance? Honestly, I kind of think J-Hope might have. I know a lot of people are really going to hate on me for that. But I think J-Hope did a really good job. He crushed it. And I love all their vocals. Like, their voices live had so much more weight to it. I feel like they did it, like, it had a little bit more grit. Like, you could really hear, like, what they were going through in the lyrics. You can hear that in the live show. Either way, great job, guys. Thank y'all so much for the suggestions again. If y'all haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to y'all soon. Toodles. Oh, God. Man. And yes, let's see here. Casey said, dun dun dun. Yeah, no, Caitlin said, John, do you think it's weird that you're reacting to yourself? Yes, 1,000%. The weirdness is not lost on me, I promise. But yeah, so those were the first 2 reactions to BTS that I ever had. And I freaking love that we're like, I don't know, able to go back and watch those. I don't feel like it was as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought I absolutely just didn't see anything cool. Like, I don't know. I just doubted myself. But I'm glad I went back and rewatched those, man. Yes, Tears definitely more meaningful as the 3 original members are singing it. Yeah. And then also, Draw said, which BTS member ended up being the opposite of your first impression of them? To be honest with you, J-Hope. And I know this sounds random. J-Hope, the first things that I heard of his were like his really hardcore rapping stuff. You know what I mean? And he's just like, he's like that for sure. Obviously, we saw that in like Jack in the Box, you know, or J-Hope in the Box. But he's a freaking light. He's an amazing, just this, I don't know, just if he's in the same room as you, the room's better now. You know what I mean? Like, he's just a light. And I freaking love that. I love the fact that he's so much more than just like this edgy rapper that I thought he was at first. Like, I didn't know anything about him at all. But whenever I heard him, I was like, he does some edgy rap. Yeah. Turns out he is like a very freaking light in the world. So, but for real, that is the truth. And the one that surprised me the most was Suga. I bought into Suga, so cold and uncaring thing, and I know he's not like that at all. That's true too. Suga's like that as well too, cause like, yes, and we finished watching Count Road to D-Day. Best documentary I think I've ever seen in my life. I freaking loved that. It inspired me, like literally as soon as I got done with the reaction, I came over here and started playing some music, and I was like, I freaking love it, man. Suga. Everybody that's saying Suga, I totally agree with you. His off and on personas are completely opposite, right? And then even like on stage, like he has these, like whenever he's rapping, whenever he's doing songs like Outro Tier, when he's rapping, he's got this serious look to his face. But whenever he's dancing and singing, like if he's singing Hope World or something like that, or trying to think of another one. But if he's singing and dancing in choreo, he's always smiling, and I love that. And that's just something I hadn't seen of him at that point. I thought V was stuck up, but he's just a goofball. Clueless Panda, yes. There's so many. In fact, I see sometimes like recommendations on my channel of people like trying to bash V and say that he's like stuck up or he's like this or that. Dude, no, he's just a goofball. Like you said, I freaking love V. He's not like that at all. Haven't had a chance to watch it yet. It's so good. If you want to watch it along with me, it is on Patreon. Like we did a Patreon thing, and it's on there as well too. I saw Suga's making of a Make to Love video when Hobie showed up. Oh, I have to watch it. I still haven't watched it yet. I gotta watch that. Yours is probably Tay. Yeah. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's see here. What else do we have for this? This one is a live performance of Outro Tier. So this is one that we get to watch just like me. I get to rewatch it. And I'm freaking stoked for that. Okay. Now this one should be a lot better for us to watch because there's English subs and it's going to be a little bit louder. So that's good. Happy 1 year. Stephanie, thank you so freaking much. Tay is probably the most interesting personality of all the members. I thought Jin was insane, and now he's my bias. Sonny, you freaking know it. Yes, my first time I heard and watched him rap, I felt a tad bit betrayed, but in the best way. Yeah. Withheld making up assumptions about them. First saw them or watched their performances and stuff from BTS and the Soup. So that's awesome, Amber, that you got to like experience them without like any kind of preconceived ideas about what they were going to be like, you know? Suga was my least favorite when I very first started becoming a fan. Now he's my favorite. All right, so like what about him back then made him your least favorite? I'm not saying that like maybe he just didn't stand out to you that much, or what was it? Do you remember? I love me some Sugar. That gummy smile dragged me in. I'd always hated rap, but when I saw his performance, I was all over it. Aw, lead to the party. Crystal, how you doing? Welcome in. But happy 1 year anniversary. Aw, thank you so much from Canada. Heck yes. BTS massively broadened my horizons when it came to music. I've never liked rap music until BTS. See, that's cool. And honestly, like, they did that for me. I did like rap a little bit. Like, I enjoyed rap. I could definitely tolerate it, I guess. Maybe it was another thing too. John, I can't believe you say Toodles. I end every conversation that way. Pamela, yes! Toodles fan for life. But yeah, like, they definitely did that for me too. I feel like more poppy music. I'm definitely more open to a lot of different music. I wouldn't even just say poppy. It's like everything. I'm more open to music now. And music is like, it used to be a thing to help me cope with stuff. You know what I mean? Like I would just be like, if I'm in a bad mood or something like that, I put on some music and it just like helps get me out of that mood that I'm in or something. Now music is just something that I listen to and it always like it I don't know, man. It's like a cool friend that you've got that no matter what you're going through, you can play something. And I always have some music for a moment, you know? And that's, I don't know. If anything, they've helped deepen my love for music because I can like more stuff now. All right, here we go. I love this live and I love your reactions. Greeting from Italy. I think the one song I heard was I Need You. And then I discovered Rapline. I fell in love with all three. Heck yeah. And thank you so much for being here, Erica. J-Hope got me into BTS. Jimin kept me locked down. You got Jimin affected. I freaking love it. All right, so here we go. Let's make sure. Oh, nope. All right, pulling this video up and let's get into this one. This is actually going to be outro tier live, and I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Y'all tell me if this is too loud or anything as well. Enriching the soundtrack of your life. Nice. Very true. Because like before BTS, there was only screaming metal and a little bit of singer-songwriter stuff. Down a little, I think. Check. Is that better? Oh my God. Oh. God. That line that says, could you... What? Hold on, let's go back just a hair. I think it was... Right here. Could you still love me with the smile you used to make looking at me? God, that one is like hits hard. Lyrics like that, that's so freaking raw. I feel like whenever to me that makes me think like, you know, whenever you're like falling in love, that falling in love stage where you're just, your whole face lights up when you see somebody. And then like there's a difference between being in love and loving someone. And there's a huge difference in emotions and the way that that's transferred. So like where he said that right there, that's freaking powerful, man. Very powerful lyrics. Dang. Whew. God, this live one is so good. Dude, the live band in this also just makes this so much freaking better. This sounds so freaking good. Lyrics, God. I wish I really would have been able to like pay attention to the live performance, because I was just trying to like, and y'all probably know this, but whenever you first get into BTS, you're just taken aback almost. You're like, what is happening? And dude, lyrically, this song is God tier. This is so freaking good. Trent, how you freaking doing today? Didn't really get into Suga at first. What is y'all's thoughts on Suga's D-Day album? That is probably every single song on that. I'm like, this is my favorite song. It's amazing. Oh, lyrics. These are freaking nuts. I freaking love those lines. God. God. First of all, the bass line right there. Oh my God. Let's hear that first. This right here. Ooh. Dirty. But all right. Also, man, like the lyrics right there, we used to walk towards the same path, and now this start ending. Like, I'm hoping that this video that we watch after this tells me more about it. But do y'all know, like, why? What is it? Was there, like, one thing or something like that? Was it just burnout? Like, what was it that got them, I guess, so close to ending as a group? What happened? And also, I'll say this, too. And this is kind of like, whenever I was a kid, these things used to happen. Like if I would, I didn't like somebody, right? And we had a fight in school or something like that. We had a fight in school. After that fight, we're like best friends. That ended up happening a lot. So I feel like sometimes through trying to work out adversity, and I know whenever I was a kid, fighting probably not the best way to do that. But what I'm saying is like the experience that they had that made them write outro tier, that sometimes going through those adversities and learning to overcome that stuff and like finding common ground, that forms like a tighter bond, which is why whenever people are like, it's not the same, whenever they're saying that they're taking like a slight break at the moment or whatever, it's not the same, man, because they are family. They are family because of all the stuff that they've overcome, all the things that they've done. It's been very fun, educational, and entertaining. Got to go. Take care, everyone. Have a blessed one. Congrats. Jamie, thank you so much for swinging by here. For real. Thank you so freaking much. And freaking JK, I hope that your night gets better. Hopefully now that you're here, hang out with us. Boom. God, that is so crazy. Woo. God, man. Chills, dude. Oh, God. Did anybody else get chills from that song? Yes. It's beautiful. John is serotonin boost for sure. Ah, freaking thank you. First of all, that music is amazing. But man, my God, such a freaking good song. Like live, especially. Okay. So this has been a question that I've had now for 1 freaking year. And we're going to be watching straight from RM. I'm not sure exactly what he's going to say here, so I'm not really positive what's going on. But RM has a outro tier, behind the scenes story, love yourself tier. So we're going to be watching that. John is exhausting for sure. It's because I'm too caked up. That's what it is. I'm just far too caked. Far too caked for your backseat, my friend. I can't sit 3 deep in your back seat because I'm far too caked up back. That's what it is. They were dealing with a huge amount of pressure, and backlash was making them question how much they still wanted this. That makes sense. I mean, I could definitely see that being the case because I know that, like, especially after watching their hardships, it seemed like whenever they got really popular, right before they got they're massive in comparison to even where they were back then. But like right before they got to there, on their uphill. And let this also be a thing to everybody out here. When you're doing the right thing, when you're going in an uphill trajectory, people are going to come out of the woodworks, okay? They will come out of the freaking woods and they will try to down you in any way possible. Like, there's a guy that used this analogy, crabs in a bucket. He said that if they just like worked together, they could get it out of the bucket. But since they're all just trying to pull the top one down, whoever's getting closest to getting outside is getting pulled down by the people below him. Crabs in a bucket, man. That's pretty much what was happening with BTS back then. Like all the haters that were coming out, all the craziness that was happening. It was really just like people being very jealous and envious of BTS. But like, if you watch their career, they deserve everything that they've got right now. They literally came from freaking nothing. Like literally 7 dudes in a dorm. I don't know that I could live with 7 people in my house, let alone one freaking dorm. Like, it's not that easy. So I don't know. I absolutely love the fact that they're so humble, and you know what I mean? Dun 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 dun. Chocolate Box Spinning. I would love to see more songs fully by Rapline when they come back. How cool would it be to get a full Rapline concert? Like just a full Rapline tour. Them just go on Rapline tours. Dun 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 dun. All right, here we go. So we're going to be going, not the cake. Full. It's all the cake. It has to be the cake. That's what it is. It's for sure cake. All right, here we go. So this one is actually by RM, and this is going to be him kind of explaining outro tier to us. I can barely live without one person in my house. Lizzie, if you're here, it's said with love, right? And they still don't play the industry game. I actually have a reaction that I'm about to be posting tonight on our Patreon, which is to this thing, pretty much why the industry is terrified of BTS. And I totally agree with that. It is a very true statement. And I think they should be afraid, because I hope that they're changing things. I think the next person in the music industry that should be afraid of BTS is Ticketmaster. My God, please. Here we go. This is RM. Boom! Talking about outro tier. Let's do this.
네, 아우트로. 항상 명곡인 저의 아우트로죠. 이미 명곡이 됐어요. 이 피아노를 딱 들었을 때, 이건 명곡이다.
Ray, how you doing? Have a blessed night, Roman Lizzie.
고맙습니다.
Yeah.
네, 이 티어는 처음 들었을 때 진짜 한번 빡시게 해봐야겠다. 제가 옛날에 이제 What am I to you 같은 거 하던 생각을 하면서
Oh, nice.
좀 그렇게 지르는 랩을 한지 좀 오래된 것 같아서 그런 랩을 한번 시도를 해봤어요. 근데 녹음할 때 진짜 죽을 뻔했습니다. 이거 하고 목이 다 져가지고 그 다음 거 녹음이.
Okay, that right there is a huge thing that he just said. He said, it's been a while since I've done shout rapping, which is that style of rapping. And if you guys go and listen to Indigo album, he is not doing that style of rapping. And whenever I first got into BTS, that's all that style that I had heard from RM was the shout rapping, which was like kind of a little bit edgier rapping. And Indigo, he does not really have that same style. He might do it a little bit in Indigo. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it and really try to remember. But like, that's the difference. I've heard that so much and I'm like, when did his voice change? What he just said right there. He stopped doing the like the louder, more aggressive rapping style.
안 되더라고요. 아 이거 먼저 했으면 안 되는데 하여튼 미련 공탱이죠 진짜. 저희 어머니가 맨날 저한테 미련 공탱이라고 하시는데 제가 미련 공탱이구나. 아무튼 티어 네, 그런 곡이고 사비가 잘 안 나왔었는데 우리 슈가 형이 또 이제 멋있게 해결을 해줬죠. 각자 셋이서 사비로 경험을 붙었으나 슈가 형께 제일 좋은데 비트가 너무 편곡이 특이하잖아요.
that's so cool.
너무 특이하잖아요. 그래서 뭔가 마음에 안 드는 거예요. 그래서 그 뒤에 제가 썼던 요마 티어 그거를 갖다가 붙여가지고 헤이 하는 그거를 갖다 붙이고 브릿지 파트를 가지고도 정답은 이미 정답은 정해 있는데 뭐 그거 있잖아요. 그거 가지고 누가 부를까 하다가 제가 적극적으로 이거 슈가형이 불러야 된다. 모두가 동의해서 슈가형이 부르게
Dude, yes.
슈가형이 많은 역할을 해준 그런 곡입니다. 그리고 호석이가 마지막에 하는 그런 굉장히 멋있는 각자 역할이 충실하게 기능하고 있는 곡이죠. 그리고 이제 티어라는 이제 말이 재밌잖아요. 티어라는 이제 영어 단어가 티어로 읽으면 눈물이고 테어로 읽으면 찢다예요. 그래서 저는 이제 각자에게 이별이 무엇을 의미하는지 나는 눈물 그리고 윤기 형은 찢음이었고 호석이는 이제 그 모든 순간들이 얘기하는 두려움. 그러면 나는 이건 fear다. 해서
Merlin, how you doing?
tear, fear 이렇게 세 가지를 얘기하고 있는 그런 곡입니다.
Dang. Oh no, I didn't cut him off too. Oh, by the way, I absolutely love the Roses freaking feature in the new Augusty album. It's like probably one of my favorite songs right now. I say that about the entire album. All right, so Meg said, speaking of Indigo, don't forget the things. We've got a couple of giveaways that we're going to be doing, but as far as how we're going to be doing the giveaways, we're not 1,000% sure. Meg, do we have ideas on that? Because I know that we had talked about it. Talked about possibly doing some questions and stuff, and maybe we can get all the things figured out. But we've got Indigo albums to give away, Face albums to give away, I think D-Day albums to give away. I'm going to be giving away some sunglasses, some army bots, boom, which we've given a couple of these away already. But we've got these. We'll be giving some of these away. And I know what you're thinking, John, that looks like possibly a first grader scribbled that on there. Turns out it was me. We can figure out this weekend. Yes, 100%. So we're going to have a giveaway of some kind going on for sure. And we're going to be giving away some BTS albums as well as some Army Bots glasses, which I freaking love these. They're like my favorite little, like, if I'm having a bad day. I don't know if you guys knew about this or not, but like for me, if I'm having a really rough day, like I'm starting my day off and I know that it's going to be one of those days, I'll go buy some really super cheap sunglasses from like a gas station or something, and then I just wear them because it's like really, like, dude, if you're wearing these, you can't have a bad day. If you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, okay. And then if anybody looks at you, you're not taking yourself too seriously. So that's why we got these. And yeah, they say Army Bots. Wait, no, this side's gonna say, maybe it'll say it. Hold up. Do it. Do your focusing thing. Do that thing that you do, that one time camera. Come on, buddy. Do it. Nope. I don't know. I guess it's not going to. No. But either way, on one side it says spread positive. Oh, there we go. It says Army Bots. And then on the other side it says spread positivity. Maybe it's going to say it. No, totally not. Just reminds me of the ZZ Tops. Yes, I 100% agree with that. John, did you vote on M Countdown for Higgum? I most definitely did. And also, if anybody's got a link to that, please post it here in chat if you can. That would be freaking awesome. But yes. So while I've got everybody here, I'd like to ask y'all this question. I now have officially been Army for a year, and I can tell you guys like how I have been changed after. And I know that might sound dramatic to a lot of people. A lot of people are probably like, oh, you've changed. Oh, what do you mean? But 100% that's the truth. I've definitely changed a lot as a person since reacting to BTS the first time. Since not even reacting, like reactions aside. Just since listening to them, since taking in their message, since I don't know, being exposed to BTS and since really taking that in, how have you guys changed? What's changed in you since being a fan of BTS? And if nothing, that's fine too. Maybe you're just happier. Maybe you're just like liking new music, and that's totally cool too. But tell me what has changed for y'all, and I'll give you guys my kind of like somewhat BTS testimony, okay? Because I really wanted to do a full video on like how a metalhead would really get into BTS. But instead of doing a video, let's just talk about it. Let's do it right now. If you guys are down, I'm down to tell y'all my story. Dun, dun, dun. Favorite thing says, what does it take to be an army bot? You got to be a good person. You got to spread some positivity. And you got to be here. That's really all you got to do. Tina, thank you so freaking much for the sub. How are you doing tonight? But, you looked like Jimin every time he shows off food. Yeah, he does that. So here we go. I'm going to tell you guys for me first. For like the first thing, Roscoe says he's an explorer, not a reactor. I like it. But I have given you have a few extra giveaways in my package. Oh, draws, heck yes. So I'm gonna hit y'all with my first. Okay, for me, like the biggest thing that I can say that I take away from BTS. First, this is like a daily thing. I can listen to music more unobjectively, and I can listen to music with a more optimistic approach to it. So used to, whenever I would hear stuff, if it was outside of my wheelhouse of genres that I really liked, I was very against it, like closed off to it, very much so. I might be like, I've always been a kind person to other people, but like if you're like, oh, check out this new, if you were like, check out Post Malone, I would have been like, nah, I mean, I'm good. Or I would have listened to it and it like, I don't know, entertained you for a little while or whatever, but I never would have really like checked them out and gave them a real full shake. You know what I mean? Now I more unobjectively go into things and I'm like, what do I like about it? Clearly you like this. What can I find to like about that as well too? So like that is a huge thing that changed in my daily life of listening to music, and then also writing music like that, being more able to write music like that. But like my biggest takeaway for me as a person has been like not absolutely just hating myself whenever I look at myself. Like, I know that might sound very harsh, but I've always been my own worst critic. You can ask anybody. I am a huge, like, very hard critic on myself. I always think like, I don't know, the absolute worst. Like my wife always used to be like, oh, you're so into yourself. You're like looking in the mirror and stuff. Anytime I looked at myself in my own reflection, I'm like picking out little things that didn't like. Oh, this is pressed up. Your eyebrow looks weird right here. Like, you know, random things like that. Really was hard on myself. And BTS helped me not be so hard on myself and really learn to appreciate myself and like celebrate my victories. And so I say this, but I feel like being able to love yourself more allows you to love other people more and allows you to be like a better, happier person. So my message has always been spread some positivity out there, right? At the end of every one of mine, I always say spread positivity out there. Well, like, I feel like since checking BTS out and really getting into them and really listening to like what they're all about, I have been able to do that more. And that is like my favorite thing about it, for sure. Live stream, I just found you through Japanese. My favorite Japanese bands? Who are they? Hit me with them. Who's your favorite Japanese band? I freaking love it. So I don't know about change, but I'm happier and I try to be a better person. I try to change the way I think about myself. Yes, I 100% agree. And for anybody else out there that can relate to that, please just know that you guys are not alone. Like, for real, it has helped me out so freaking much. Yeah. I love watching your BTS journey because it's similar to the emotions of my own. Yeah. I'm a 75-year-old grandma that finds happiness in their music. For real. And it's like that for everybody. I think it's beautiful that like you have had in 75 years of living, you've experienced so many different bands come and go. And like it's so cool that you're able to connect. Like, what other band do you know that is like a what is the word? A generational connector like they are. How freaking crazy is that they can connect generations of music listeners together? It's so cool. Bring joy to our real life, put a smile on my face without even noticing it. My heart is full. Yeah. I've met so many cool people who are armies, and everyone is like, no, forever. I listened to them a bit on SoundCloud pre-debut and early. There you freaking go. That's amazing. I totally agree. I got into my happy place from listening to them. I go to bed with a smile. Man, seriously, 0 o'clock. I saw that a lot. I was asking a lot of people like, what song would they go back to and listen to for the first time? 0 o'clock is so beautiful. I freaking love that song. It's such one of those, like, just an uplifting song. Totally agree. Yeah, I feel like with BTS, I learned how to love myself. Love your energy. Thank you so freaking much. I do have good news for you, though. I wanted to share this with you all. I have bought my very own house. Heck yes! Oh my god, I'm happier than I've been in a while. Plus, on this subject, I'm happy with my own skills, in my own skin. JK, that is freaking awesome, for real. Like, I'm proud for you. That makes me happy to know that you are like that. Yeah, like Chris Martin said, it's very hopeful, and a big group in the world is not Western Band Brothers. Yeah, I 100% agree. Change for me, but it's given me ideas and ways to connect with people better. How many people drink soju now who never did before? I'm going to raise my hand, and I'm also going to raise Chris's hand, okay? Chris is getting his hand raised as well, too. Love Bites, heck yes. Bandmade, heck yes. I have not checked out Scandal or Glim Spanky. I need to check out both of those, and 50% of the ones form after distros. Bandmade is one of them. I'm going to go see Bandmade later on this month. I'm so freaking stoked. That is amazing. But yeah, that is freaking awesome. So for me, that's what I've gotten out of this. 1 year, man. 1 year and this much growth in my personal life. And I freaking owe that all to you guys that are in chat right now. If you want me to help with Twitch, you better get your booty over there. All right, so we're going to be doing like an all request hour and a half on Twitch. If anybody would like to go over there, we're going to be doing donations for Twitch for like live reactions. We're going to be doing live music reactions over there. So if anybody would like to follow us over there, does anybody have a link to our Twitch? We're going to head on over that way. But I just want y'all to know, for real, like, it's been a year, and I am happier now than I've ever been in my life. I've been on tour. I've done a lot of things that I really thought would have brought me true happiness. And in my life, my relationships, I'm happier now than I think I've ever been. So you guys are seeing me. Happiest version of myself. And I owe a lot of that to you guys. I owe a lot of that to BTS. And yeah, so for real, I appreciate you guys so freaking much. And with that, next Sunday, I will be in Chicago. And I might be doing, if y'all are down with it, I could do a stream after the August D concert. But I'll be at the August D concert on Friday and Saturday in Chicago. If anybody's going to be there, hit me up. Let me know. Let's get pictures together. I'm totally down. I'll be watching but not commenting. Happy anniversary. Aw. It all starts with learning their names. Yep. And then you fall down the rabbit hole. Poof. That's the truth. Look up Jetri's Family Tree. The band spawned about. Dang. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Heck yeah. Thank you for letting me know. I'm definitely going to check them out. I don't really want to end this stream, but let's just say that if I don't, I'm sure that we're not going to have help on this all request hour. So I guess we're going to be heading out. But guys, I love you all to death. But I love you guys, and I will freaking catch y'all